I think the first question I want to ask you is, so America can get it right, I want to make sure everybody says your first name right. So go ahead and say it right now.
Jadeveon, Clowney.
Congratulations on winning South Carolina's Mr. Football. What does it mean for you to have such a prestigious honor?
It means a lot to me that I was chosen out of a lot of people to get this award, and I'm just happy right now to get this award.
When you talk about Friday night high school football and the way the media covers it, it's usually the quarterbacks and the running backs that make the plays. They're the ones that are on TV. They're the clippings. As a defensive player, though, you were the guy that were making the headlines. You forced your way onto the headlines. What is it like? Because it is hard for a defensive player to get the attention that you get.
It is hard. You know, I got to put a lot of effort into it, working hard at practice. And on the field Friday night, I just play all out hard and everything, just put it all on the field. Coach told us, you don't be tired after the game. You ain't put your all on the field. And I said, I'm going to put them all out there to make a lot of plays for the team. And it paid off.
How have you handled the enormous amount of attention that you have received here in the last probably 6 months?
I really haven't paid no attention to it. I've been focused on the team mostly. I've not been answering my phone. I changed my cell phone number one time. And we're helped out a little bit until like 3 weeks later everybody got it. So I really haven't been paying no attention, been focused on school and football.
Give me an idea of how many text messages, how many phone calls you get. I have a feeling that maybe you have it on silent right now. There might be some text messages going right now.
As soon as I got this award, I had a lot of text messages come through. Like everybody found out before I can text somebody and tell them. So it was an honor to get in. It's hard because all these coaches come after you and know what school to go to. They tell them what they can do for you and what their school got and all this. And it's hard to make a decision. It's just very hard. It's going to come down to the end and why.
I don't want to put you on the spot, but if you can give me the contenders, who's up for your services as a college football player?
I'm considering South Carolina, Alabama, Florida State, LSU, Clemson.
At the end of the day, what's going to be the factor? What is it going to be that makes you make that ultimate decision?
It's going to be if I feel at home around the players when I get there, and if I just get on the field as a freshman and play.
Been compared to guys like Mario Williams for the Texans. Who do you look up to? Who do you want to try to aspire to be as a defensive end?
Julius Peppers. He was one of the best ends, greatest ends of all time, and I think I can be better than him at times if I can keep going, lifting weights and making plays on the field.
Tell us about how your family has been an influence on you, your relationship with your dad, your relationship with your mom, and some of the lessons you've learned.
Growing up, my mom always been a fan of mine. She been at every game of mine. My daddy, he got out. He was in jail, locked up, and got out of jail and have not missed a game since he got out. So my daddy became a big part of my life. My mama always been a big part of my life. So it's an honor and had them by my side through everything.
What does it mean for you to represent them and to be someone that is taking the right path? I mean, that's what you're doing right now.
Yes, sir. And see, my older cousin, Clowney, he wasn't on the right path. I used to follow him all the time, and he led to some bad things, got into trouble, and then he always tell me to stay out of trouble. So I started taking lead my own self, being my own leader and doing my own thing, and I started getting into sports and staying in sports and doing good in sports.
From everything I see, the only trouble you got is you're big trouble for quarterbacks.
Yes, sir.